let's do some problems, since we've already covered that. The first problem has to do with what items do you include in the cost of inventory. Number 1, goods out on consignment at another company's store. Since these are consignment goods, they're still ours, thus included in inventory, until such time as they are sold by the other company. So yes, number 1 is included in inventory. Number 2, goods sold on an installment basis. The word here is sold. Since the goods have been sold, they are no longer our goods, so they are part of cost of goods sold. Number 3, goods purchased FOB shipping point. FOB shipping point means the title to the goods passes when they are shipped by the supplier. Since they are in transit at December 31st and we've bought them FOB shipping point, they are part of our inventory. Whereas in number 4, goods purchased FOB destination that are in transit on December 31st, since it's FOB destination, we do not include those in our inventory until they reach us, the destination. And at that time, then the title to the goods will pass, and then, and only then, will they be included in inventory. Number 5, goods are sold to another company, but for which our company has signed an agreement to repurchase at a set price that covers all costs related to the inventory. This is called a repurchase agreement, and it basically means that we haven't really sold the inventory and it's still ours until such time as that other company sells it. So yes, 5 is part of our inventory. Goods sold, again, if it's sold, it's part of cost of goods sold. 7, goods sold, FOB shipping point. So the title to the goods passed when they were shipped on December 31st. So in 7, it's part of cost of goods sold. 8, freight charges, meaning it's the FOB shipping or the FOB destination costs of freight that you pay to UPS or FedEx or the Postal Service, are part of the cost of getting the inventory to your premises. So freight charges or freight in is a cost of inventory and is included in inventory. 9, interest costs incurred for inventory that are routinely manufactured. They're interest costs. They have nothing to do with inventory. 10, costs incurred to advertise the goods. Again, these are advertising costs, not inventory costs. 11, materials on hand not yet placed into production by a manufacturing firm. This is raw material inventory. It's an inventory item. Office supplies are a type of inventory, but are included in their own account called office supplies, or just plain old supplies, a current asset. Raw materials in production but not yet completed is work in process inventory of a manufacturing firm, and yes, that is part of inventory. Factory supplies include the indirect costs in the work in process inventory account, so yes, those are included in the cost of inventory. 15, goods held on consignment from another company means that those goods still are owned by that company and not included in our inventory. 16, costs identified with units completed by the manufacturing firm but not yet sold. That's finished goods inventory and definitely part of inventory of a manufacturing business. 17, goods sold FOB destination that are in transit on December 31st. Since they're FOB destination, we still own them until they are delivered to the buyer. And finally, 16, temporary investments are just that. They're temporary investments and called marketable securities or trading securities, and they're not part of inventory. So hopefully this has been helpful.